Keep in mind that in order to make the blind lightweight and shatterproof, we made it out of fluted plastic sheets. So any water that you get into the blind or into the flutes will come out the bottom of the flute. The best way to clean your blind is just lean it up against a wall or something and then use a water hose, plenty of water, and a soft cloth to clean it with. The mirrors are made out of plastic, they're not made out of glass because you need lightweight. And they're not going to look like glass mirrors as crisp as like your bathroom mirror is, but that's because all they're doing is reflecting your landscape out there, so they don't have to be that crisp of a mirror that's also going to be heavy. After you have your blind for a while, you're going to notice you're going to have marks in it. These are made from the mirrors rubbing against each other with dirt on them. There's nothing you can do to get that marks out of them, but if you step back 5 yards, you can't even see the handholds, let alone see those little marks. The worst thing you can do for your blind is let it ride in a vehicle with you. The vibration from traveling will make the mirrors rub together, which will make small white marks in the mirror. The best way to keep your blind from getting the marks in it is, first of all, don't travel with it in your vehicle all the time. The other thing you can do is lay a soft cloth between the mirrors to keep them from rubbing together, or you can purchase these small bumpers for kitchen cabinet doors and place them around the outside edge of your two back mirrors. There are some rare instances where you may get fog on your mirrors. This will happen in the morning whenever the air temperature is coming up quickly and your blind temperature is still cold. Sort of like in the wintertime, you walk in a house with your glasses on. One way you can eliminate this or help it a lot is use Rain-X anti-fog on the mirrors. The plastic mirrors are attached with pressure sensitive adhesive, and it never completely sets up, it stays tacky. So over time, your mirrors may look like they're coming loose. All you have to do to correct this is lay it flat on the ground and lay weight on top of it. Game doesn't have to get used to the ghost blind because they can't see it. So if you're going to hunt the next afternoon or the next morning, whatever the case may be, you can just take the blind, fold it up, put the bungee cords around it, lay it flat on the ground, and just set it up the next morning when you go in. Yeah, just don't leave your ghost blind sitting out there, standing up whenever you're not going to be using it. Whenever you store your ghost blind, you're going to want to store it with the bungee cords around it and either lay them flat on the floor or hanging on the wall. You don't want to leave it leaning against the wall because eventually over time it'll warp. Now if it does do that, you can lay it flat on the floor and put some weight on it and it'll go back. In closing, keep in mind that your ghost blind is plastic. The mirrors are not going to look like glass, which they don't need to, because this is all we need to fool the game. We're just reflecting or mimicking landscaping, not like you're doing your makeup in a mirror. So keep the blind clean as possible. Don't leave it set up. And you are going to get scratches, you are going to get dings, but when you go back 5 yards, you're not going to notice them.